Just so frightened by what it might be. Also, I'm frightened by Rao.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. It's not Dorian that's frightened. It's fucking Seamus. Seamus is afraid of fire. So, you know, yeah, there's that.
That's true. Seamus is afraid of fire.
Dorian no longer has eyes, but he has
Rao
true sight.
has to ask for payment every time he does something. Or expects payment for everything he does.
Uh-huh.
But that's just the same thing from different perspectives.
Alright, so... so Josh, are you going to be here Friday?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It is normally my Fallout, except my brother and his wife just had a baby on like Monday or Sunday, so I don't know what he's planning. I haven't really heard from him since the baby was born.
Okay.
I would think he would be like, I have a new baby, but I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's canceled.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Probably for a few
I'm
weeks
just
at
gonna go ahead
least.
and say it's canceled. But who knows? I mean,
He might be crazy enough to be like, let's do it.
I wouldn't cancel.
I'm glad Nick wants to make us all feel bad. The Crimson Right.
No, Nick would not only not cancel, but he would like type in Telegram and be like, hey, even I didn't cancel, so if you don't show up, you're a real bitch.
Oh shit, I need to update my Crimson Right damage. Fuck, I've not been doing the max damage I should be doing.
Who did we see with Strahd? That was it. Which guy was it? It wasn't Patrick.
It's the angel guy from Crescent.
No. I mean, way back in the day, like when we like had the duel, like one of our old guys, our like Inquisitor, right?
No, we killed the old Inquisitor. I made sure of that.
Okay, he got re-killed.
I killed him.
Okay. Good to know. Fucking Strahd, dude. What a bitch.
Ooh, Fantasy Grounds updates.
Yep.
Have you guys been seeing that game going around right now where Matt Mercer's playing Strahd?
No, what game are you talking about?
I'll find it and link it. But if Matt Mercer as Strahd is great.
Oh yeah. So...
It's Into the Mist. It's hosted by Dungeons and Dragons YouTube channel, like their official one. They're only like they only just started.
Right.
Yeah, so, but like, man, McCree's doing Strahd.
Oh, what's that meme about crazy crazy Matt Mercer?
I feel like there's a lot of Matt Mercer memes though. What do you mean, like the one on like the Ferris wheel, or
Where he's on the what's on a Ferris wheel? But he's on the merry-go-round.
yeah, carousel.
Yeah, the merry-go-round.
Yeah, and he's
And it's
like at the.
and it's like the psychiatrist like, evil Matt Mercer doesn't exist. Or evil Matt Mercer doesn't exist, he won't get you.
Wait, what are we talking about?
There's so many memes about Matt Mercer.
Here, I'll show you the picture. damn photo, people. Oh. Why is it?
Have you heard the theory that this is all happening because someone out there is still playing a game of Jumanji and they haven't finished the game yet?
There we go.
Oh no, I'm starting the wrong fantasy ground.
There we go. I'll be right back.
Holy God, these updates are taking forever.
Their updates.
Yeah, I mean, did you actually do the updates? I mean,
Hey, I didn't. I'm just loading into the game. It seems like.
for me, the update button is always on.
Oh yeah, I'm just in the game. You didn't update. You don't have to update.
I'm just saying, even if you update, you come back, it's going to say there's more updates. But I don't think there really are.
Mine doesn't do that. Mine only shows me when there's actual updates.
Always red.
In Unity, it does that to me, but in old school Fantasy Grounds, no.
Maybe you guys all have like the full license on regular Fantasy Grounds.
I know.
Okay, maybe that's it. Because in Unity, mine's fine. I don't have that. But I have the always. Well, no, because he owns one, so never mind.
So both are always up to date.
Weird. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, like, see, I just finished updating, and my check for updates is not red and telling me I should update.
Yeah, I only had to do it once. And it's
Yeah.
done.
Thanks, Fantasy Grounds.
But what got updated, Garrett? Nothing.
They don't give me the fucking release notes that they should.
I mean, all my
They do. They publish release notes.
Oh,
The
well,
version didn't change.
I'd have to go look at those things.
You're on version 3.3.11, right?
Yes.
Just like me. So, what did they change? Nothing.
Oh, well, they're module updates,
Okay.
or at least that's what it downloaded.
yeah. So
Well,
all these
Yeah, I think
modules-
any of your modules or art packs or rule sets or any of those can get updates without the actual client updating.
yeah.
I'm not buying it.
Well, I'm
Okay.
glad someone's not buying it.
I mean, I'm just not buying it.
I hear you, Drew.
But it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
It just doesn't exist.
What's this guy's name?
They actually put that in there just to fuck with you.
Oh,
What's this guy gonna be?
you know the best thing, Garrett, or anybody, is having a keyboard that you can pop off all the keys, do the cleaning, and then just pop it back on. Nice and clean.
That is nice, yeah. I kind of need to get a new keyboard. Some of my keys are acting a little funny. And I've had this keyboard for probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now.
I've had this one for I think 6 years now, and none of it's been funny.
Yeah, I'll bet if I pulled all the keys out and cleaned it, it would probably work a lot better, but
Yeah.
I can't be arsed.
Hey, Nick.
Go.
I got an idea for my second character, which I still haven't made. I don't know. What about this? What about a warlock who's a warlock because he accepted a deal with one of those dark powers in the temple?
What about it?
I don't know. Does that sound legit? I'm just trying to figure out something.
Sounds fine to me. How did he become part of the Inquisition?
He was just one of the regular Joe schmoes that came with them, I would assume. I think the idea is he was like he was just like a regular guy until we got to that temple, and now he's a warlock.
Yeah, so I mean that's a good idea. The only thing I insist on is that your character have a logical reason why they are a member of this cult. Other than that, yeah, they could.
All right, I'll find a logical reason.
They could, fucking accept powers from wherever they want.
But it's not a cult; it's a religion.
It's a cult. By definition, it doesn't follow the Trinity, and then that makes it a cult, right? Isn't that like the original definition? Let me just talking out of my ass. I gotta go look this up now.
Who's
A
what?
cult is just a religion with less followers.
I mean, a cult is a religion
Also
with less
secular.
rules.
Nah. I think Josh is right.
A system of religious veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. So, like, all religions are cults.
Shh.
Right, I'll be back in a few, and I guess we can get started.
Just some are respectable cults and some are not.
Oh, but it could also be a relatively small group of people who have religious beliefs, a
Yeah.
misplaced or excessive admiration of a particular thing, or a person or thing that is popular or fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
So Christianity was a cult until the
Yeah.
Roman Empire accepted it.
Yeah, I really think cult has a connotation of a smaller, set of people that are, devoted to something, right? Like either religiously or not, right? Like
The usage of the word cult really popped off in around 1930.
yeah, good old Lovecraft.
It's really being used before 1900 or 1870-ish.
Oh, have any of you guys seen the new Lovecraft TV show?
Isn't it like Lovecraft Country?
Yeah. I read some news articles about it, but I was like, these news articles suck.
Wasn't Lovecraft like really, really racist?
So here's the thing about Lovecraft.
He was.
He was racist,
Like-
but he
openly,
married.
yeah.
So he was anti-Semitic, but he married a Jew. He had black friends, but he said the N-word. And it's like if you got to know you, he wasn't racist towards you.
Well, he was generally terrified of everything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He was xenophobic. He was racist.
The
That's why his horror. Like, dude, Lovecraft was afraid of his own fucking shadow.
I think it was specifically hit like the fear of the unknown, whichever phobia that was, because that's what all of his works are like too. If you look at them,
Talk about the primitives as like, filthy, swarthy darkies that are all scary. I mean, he was scared of fucking everything.
I think
He fucking lived with his mom for most of his life. Like, he was a
Right.
fucking scaredy cat.
I think
I mean, I don't know, but
Focusing
I
on-
think it was probably a hypochondriac too. It would
Yeah.
totally fucking fit in. I
So-
don't know that, but
I was just gonna say,
totally
I think only focusing on his racism kind of misses the point, right? Like,
Yeah.
it was a component of his personality, but like that wasn't the only thing he was, and he did write some really amazing stories, even though maybe he had some
Misgiving.
yeah, some societal views that would be looked down upon today.
that were reflected in his work.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
he
you know
never.
what
I don't think he ever
always tell
used.
people, though, it's funny. It's like nowadays people are like, "Oh, that guy was a racist." I'm like, dude, I hate to tell you, but the
everybody
default
was fucking racist.
exactly.
Jesus
The default
Christ.
setting for humanity is racist, right?
Right.
Go back. Like, that is the default setting on human beings. It's racist. Like, I'm sorry, that's just historically been the case.
Like I said, I think it's awesome that society has gotten to a point where we aren't nearly as
well,
racist.
or we try not to be, but still,
Yeah.
the default setting is
I mean,
racist.
yeah, because most racism stems from ignorance. You know, it's not like all malicious. It's like an ignorant racist for the
No.
most part.
It's human nature.
Yeah, it's a lot of it stems from biology and from us and them, and people that
Yeah.
look like me and people that look like them, and I should be scared of
Yep.
them because they're not
Yep.
of my tribe. Like, so it's built into your fucking genetics, man.
Yeah. So, but you know,
I
society
mean, people
evolved.
identify faces that look like theirs much better than ones that don't. I mean, think about it. You're from a particular group of people. Like, you know, it's useful to be identify your own people and people that are clearly not your people. Because if you're
I
out
don't know
there,
if that's a genetic thing too much as it is an upbringing thing, though. Like, you're around the people, and so, like, you recognize them better and things like that.
But
I don't think you're genetically predispositioned to recognize the people around you. I think it's just like,
you are.
you know.
You are.
Sorry.
I'll find you.
but I
I'm gonna
think
post this
though,
here for you.
I think though that also kind of misses a point because, you know, at least in the United States after the Civil War, racism was like it was more than just kind of the natural dislike of the other, right? It became a part of law, society, the way people interacted and talked to each other. Like, I think it became more of a thing in that time period. When I say more of a thing, I mean it kind of like how to put it. It became like systemized.
Yeah.
You know,
Systemic is the word.
yeah, and I think that is definitely really bad. But I don't think Lovecraft was part of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess he was because he lived in it. But
So it's called own race bias.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it here. It says own race bias has been extensively researched and is found consistently across different cultures and races, including Caucasian, African, Asian, and in both adults and children as young as 3-month-old infants. One early explanation for ORB was based on the hypothesis that there may be inherent physical differences in facial features between races that make discrimination easier within some races than others. However, there's no evidence that that's the patient of either anthropometric or behavior data, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it's totally a thing. It's been researched tons. It's ORB, own racist bias. It's a known thing.
yeah, I mean, I'm totally with you, Jar, when you say, you know, that like the default setting for humans is racist. And I think the thing that concerns me about kind of the whole topic today is how it's become just, I mean, it's just like a political cudgel, right? And you know, gosh, I mean, I guess I don't know how else you do it. I guess this is one way. Just put it in front of everybody and make people
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
about
people
it.
have flaws. They have other flaws that are inherent to humans, and people work
Yeah.
plenty to try to do those. I mean, I imagine if you go back and then, you know, dudes raping chicks was pretty okay for a long time, as long as you were stronger and you could do it. But people realized that grew up with their brains, their big brains, and said that you don't have to do every little thing that might be slightly programmed into you, right? I mean, we use our minds against our biology all the fucking time. I mean, but then to go back in time and berate people, you know, oh, the fucking
In the
cavemen,
past,
dude, they were
yeah.
all misogynist. Like, dude, they're fucking cavemen. What did you want? Like, they were all that way. I mean, that was just the way it was. Like, nobody had time to be big brain and think about this shit. Like, they're
Right.
too busy
Unless
trying not to get eaten by fucking saber-tooths and raping women, I guess, or something. I mean, shit changes.
And it's
society
good.
changes, you know?
Yeah.
Shit changes. It'll
And
change again.
Yep, and I think it is changing for the better. But yeah, I think I agree with kind of the premise or the implication, which is like, we shouldn't vilify historical figures for being a part of the time they lived in, right? And I mean, that doesn't mean you have to like agree with it, but
Right, exactly. But just
Yeah.
because, like, I mean, if you did that, then basically you wouldn't like anyone before last year.
right.
I mean, just because they don't fit in with your societal norms. But again, those change.
Right, like all of a sudden,
Norms change all the time.
what-
I mean, you know,
all of a sudden, like
things in the
Newton or Maxwell or Einstein, like those the stuff that they did doesn't matter because they were racist. Like,
right. Back in the day,
I
Romans, it
can't
was
really
okay
go
to
with
bang
that.
dudes. It was okay for dudes to bang dudes, and everyone was cool with it. And then everyone was not cool with it for about 1,000 years. And now we're like, no, you know what? Those Romans, they were all
You're
right.
back to cool with it.
Other than the slaving, all that enslaving they did, they were pretty cool because they banged dudes. They had dudes that bang dudes.
Right.
I mean, sure, they liked their slaves, but you know, they were pretty low.
And the raping, they did do the raping thing.
Should create a fucking meme called "Woke Centurion." It's just all about a woke centurion.
Can't forget the pillaging there too, Garrett.
Yeah, pillaging. Yeah, pillaging and raiding. I mean, I guess I don't know. My feeling is the world is better today than it, than it probably it's ever been, and I just get, like, I guess it just kind of triggers me, like when I see these people that come in and like they want to introduce like all this new language about like how power structure and hierarchies of control and like all this stuff, and
did that bullshit too, dude. I mean, go back at the 70s.
I know.
Go back, like,
you're right. It's nothing.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
All this newfangled shit they're pushing on you is the same old shit people have done fucking all the time since they learned to write. Yeah. And stop raping.
Right.
Mostly.
I guess I'm just more.
You see what she was wearing
now, and but like I've tried to engage with it in an intellectually honest way, and I have come away with these guys are just fucking idiots.
Yeah, I think in the most case, I think the extreme loud people on those are just not really being intellectually honest. So, you can't reason somebody out of a position they didn't reason themselves into.
Well, it seems to me like the goal of the game is to find some kind of societal, like power disparity and point it out, and then like that's it, right? Like I don't, and then like the answer to all the problems is always, well, people should just talk about it, and I'm just so like it just hurts my brain, man. Like, what do we do about systematic racism, right? Like, is there an actual plan? No, we're supposed to just talk about it, right? What do we do about like systematic, gender discrimination or systematic, discrimination against, homos or trans, right? Like, the answer is, oh, just talk about it. It's like, well,
burn some bras. God, everyone knows that.
Yeah, I mean, I know talking about it is a way to work on the problem, but like, I just don't like I'm just gonna point out the problem and not offer any, any
that's
like
so much
insight.
easier.
Yeah,
it makes me feel good and it's easy.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I kind of see it the same way as global warming. It's like, yeah, it's pretty obvious that there is, at a large scale, a problem, right? But the real question is, what do we fucking do?
Well, global warming is probably a lot easier to address than all those other things because it's not our own.
Probably.
I mean, there's actually just concrete steps you can take to say, here it is, it's fixed, right? Like, but if you say, how do you get rid of racism? You can't just say, well, do these 10 things and it's fixed. Like, that doesn't exist, right? Like,
it's true. I mean, I think we are on the right path, right? Like, I think there should be laws that prevent people in power from, like doing things that are overtly racist. And I know that gets really sticky, complicated, but like Fair Housing Act and like, you know, you can't discriminate in hiring and stuff like I think that's definitely concrete ways that you can address racism, right? But also not really, you know, things that are going to solve the problem for sure. I think it'll probably never go away because it's just it's fundamentally built into the way we think and our biology.
Well, I mean, the only way it could go away is if people are presented with a new, like, enemy per se.
Oh, you know what? You just gave me an idea, Jonathan. You're a fucking genius. The moment it will go away is when we go all virtual and you can't tell what the other person's quote unquote race is.
I said that, right? People can simply just change what they are, and, you know.
Yeah, you can look like anything you want, and then it'll just become a personality thing, and you'll become racist against personalities you don't like.
Well, mainly I was saying like.
I'm kind of racist against cars I see driving. Like if you're driving a Ford Explorer, man, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, it's like
That's
an Escalade too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what kind of douchebag drives Escalades.
Escalade I don't have a problem with, but like
dude, Escalades are all bad.
If you're driving a Chevy Blazer, fuck you. Okay? That's all I gotta say.
You know, if you don't like Big Red, fuck you.
Big Red the soda?
No, Big Red the gum.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a hard
Both
word.
of those are some off brands right there now.
No, it's a.
Anyway, so now that we've solved racism,
Yeah. Congratulations, guys.
what do you want?
I'm gonna start.
Unfortunately, Garrett's still getting raped, but
Wow.
you can't look. You can't
Am I?
solve everything in one session.
I didn't realize.
Well, just we weren't supposed to. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pay no attention to Rahadin in the castle and the lascivious looks he's giving you.
So, anyway, yeah, let's start. So last session, the Inquisition made their way to Castle Ravenloft to attend the wedding of Strahd von Zarovich. To be wed to Basilica or Valeska. I can't remember exactly what her name is. I think it's Valeska.
Basilica.
It's actually neither of those. It's Basilica.
I was gonna say, isn't she like an amalgamation at this point?
Basilica, yes, who is a creature created by the abbot and imparted with the soul of Tatiana, Strahd's long-lost love. So they are to be married, and it's a big to-do when you get to the castle. You see that basically everybody in the domain of Strahd is here. All the movers and shakers. You see that there are the Dusk Elf contingent. There's the Creskite nobles. There are the ex-lady from Valaki and her husband somehow, who you killed, but he's here. As well as various other people. And they're all sort of milling about in the main hall of Castle Ravenloft. I guess I can just share that out. I think I hit all the tokens, but let's share this main sheet. Also notably is you are greeted at the door by Rahadin and some of Strahd's knights who stopped you and demanded that you swear an oath of peace at the wedding, and that also you must be disarmed. So they took all your weapons, and several of the guards carrying, your big, huge piles of fucking arms just took them through the hall and down this staircase to the south. So you mingled a little bit, talked to a few interesting personalities, and then you were summoned to a dining hall to meet with Strahd. At this point, since we're sort of flashing back, Dorian, you see old grandfather Casimir is standing in this main hallway with several of his Dusk Elf guards up against this pillar. He has a hood drawn over his face, but you can see within the blackness in the hood this old withered mummy face staring back at you, and he makes a little hand motion for you to come speak with him.
So yes, I'll go talk to grandfather.
And yeah, he'll tell you. He says, "We're going to make our move into the catacombs while Strahd is distracted talking to your party. Will you come with us?"
Why, yes, grandfather. I will accompany you.
So,
Motherfucker, get our weapons.
The Dusk Elves all sort of like, nonchalantly gather up their stuff, and you can see they're all armed. In fact, everybody here, besides the Inquisition, still has all their, like, any weapons or swords or whatever they came with. So yeah, Casimir has his staff, and these Dusk Elves all have like short swords, and I guess they carry short bows or something. I'm not sure, but they all sort of like nonchalantly, sneakily, they're sneaky little elves. They all start to make their way towards this staircase, and as I sort of told everybody else last time, by all the staircases there is a little sign that says basically that all guests are to stay on the main floor and not to leave that area, and that if they do, then the guest's right will be revoked, meaning basically that your privilege as a guest of Strahd will no longer apply, i.e., he can kick the shit out of you.
Right.
Except that he can pretty much just do that whenever he wants.
Well,
Yeah.
like some weird rule of hospitality going on as long as we don't break that rule. Like there's like an unspoken rule: he won't touch us, and we won't fuck his shit up. Is what we agreed to.
Yep.
What's that?
And it's not unspoken; it's actually spoken.
Yeah, no, it actually right. we swore an oath and everything.
So you are going to follow Casimir and the gang of Dusk Elves past this warning sign
Mhm.
and down these stairs into the darkness.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So let's
I will be right back, guys.
go back over to the main party. So last time, you guys, after talking with Strahd, and sort of having him, maybe rub your face in it a little bit, he actually seemed to be in good spirits, as much as an ancient vampire can be, and he told you, over a toast with fine wine and whatever he was drinking, that as a sign of goodwill for his wedding day, when the sun rises tomorrow morning, you will be allowed to leave Barovia. He will lift the mists at the barrier and allow you to pass. After he made this proclamation, he took a few minutes to sort of interact with you all one-on-one, i.e., everybody had to make a saving throw versus his charm. And then he sort of shape changed into a pile of mist and flowed through the cracks behind the pipe organ. And just so we are on the same page, who failed that save? Emmerich.
Yeah, I don't remember robbing my friend's house, so I feel kind of bad about it.
And Del Casal. So, the tenets of this charm are kind of specific. Where the fuck is he?
And I'm back.
So, yeah. While you are affected by this charm, which Dalipin, of course, made a save.
I mean, there's no way you could fail.
Yeah, there is.
I failed.
Number one.
You are charmed, and you regard Strahd as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You're not necessarily under his telepathic control or anything.
Look, he's a good guy. Okay, I mean,
He
But
literally never
you will-
killed
he
us.
said he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
let
your
us
bro.
free tomorrow. He invited us to his wedding. Like, sure, we had our rough patches, but he's an okay dude.
Waited so long to
Yeah,
walk
he's your
through
bro.
the mist. A guy. His wine is great.
You take Strahd's requests and actions in the most favorable way. Yep. So that's the details on that. But after Strahd sort of faded away into mist, you also talked to the abbot for a while. Dalipin coming to blows with the man. Just in frustration, I guess, at the way that everything seems to be happening. The abbot almost seems to be blinded to the corruption that has befallen him.
Tried to show him.
And he cannot see it. Either cannot or will not. But after, some blows were exchanged, you made peace, and even threw a little quick prayer to the Morning Lord in there.
Hey.
At which point he healed you of the damage that he'd inflicted.
I think I asked you this last time, but I'll ask again. Did I notice if Del Casal and Emmerich, do I know they're charmed?
So you won't necessarily have any physical way of knowing. You probably might suspect, since I think that you would know if you sort of battled off the charm, and it is a pretty legendary power of vampires that they have this ability to charm people. So.
Right.
Also been used on us before.
I guess what I was mostly wondering is maybe if I walk over to Emmerich and just give him a couple of stiff slaps on the face.
Ow, what the fuck, man? What's that for?
Why are you beating him up?
Dude, I thought we were. I know.
You said Strahd was a good guy. Jesus, slap.
Man,
He said he's gonna raise the mist for us tomorrow at dawn, dude.
I can finally leave Barovia. Why am I robbing his house? I can't remember why, but I feel like we still gotta do that.
If a
I
slap-
steal from my friends all the time. It's
Luckily, it doesn't break your morals or anything. But...
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had
So reason I was most slapping and stuff is I have some things I can do to prevent charmed or to help people get out of charms, and I'm wondering if I should do that.
I'm not charmed. There's no way. I would know. I've been charmed by Strahd before. He wouldn't charm me. He's a pretty cool guy.
See, you say stuff like that.
Dalvin, I am not charmed by Strahd. I can prove it. I can cast a spell on myself and prove it.
Okay.
I'll cast a spell on myself.
You're casting Dispel Magic on yourself.
Yeah, doesn't that work? Isn't that how charm works? Can you can dispel it, right?
That's a good question. I don't.
Well,
I tell you what. I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, right? That's your action. You're gonna spend a spell slot to cast a spell magic. Why don't you give me your spell casting ability roll in the dice tower?
Oh boy.
And I don't think I'm dispelled, so I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use inspiration on this because I don't care what happens. A spell casting modifier. I can.
So basically, make a wisdom roll. Wisdom check.
Into the dice tower.
Yeah, you don't feel any different.
Yeah, see, I fucking told you. I am. Yeah, Strahd's pretty great. Like touch myself. He's just always been like that, you know.
I'm just gonna shake my head. Emmerich, you're really weird.
I look over at Douglas all like, what do you think?
I mean, he's a solid dude. He said he's gonna let us out. He invited us to his wedding. You know, we have a good time. We get out of here. We're leaving. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you know, after we're done having him,
I think I had him pegged all wrong.
Yeah, after we've stolen all his stuff and all his gold, let's see if he wants to go like get a drink.
You guys are really worrying me.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, should we go talk to the guests, I guess? Yes.
No, I think we can go downstairs.
No, we were in the hallway, the secret hallway, where we were going to.
We're going down the way Strahd went.
Yeah, we were going to circumvent the signs.
Yeah, so exactly. Before Dalipin so rudely interrupted, you guys had opened the secret passage behind the organ, which you know is there, and made your way into this sort of like a archer's little archer's cubby in the front of the castle. And so there's some arrow slits there, and there's also a hallway leading to a staircase going down. And you have made your way down that staircase, creeping into the darkness. Dalipin, I'm assuming you have a torch lit.
Because my buddy's not here to cast light on you.
Yeah, sure. I was just considering maybe I should fire up my true sight. But that only lasts an hour, so I think I'll hold out to it.
Okay. So you make your way down, and can everybody see the map?
I
Yes.
see gray.
Yep,
I'm not sure.
Scroll down.
Zoom out. It's down at the bottom.
Okay, got it. Got him.
Yeah. So
Aren't I with my vampire boyfriend?
you are, and we're coming right to you. I have not forgotten about you.
Okay, I just wanted to make
would
sure I
never
missed
forget about Ralph.
my lovely friend.
Your vampire boyfriend, okay.
Believe me.
Oh, they consummated their loving relationship.
I mean,
Okay.
he's not really a human, so it's not like it's gay or anything.
No, I'm not saying. I wasn't.
It's gay.
I wasn't even bringing up the gay part. I was just saying you're with a vampire boyfriend. Got it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's 2020.
It's 2020, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's even gayer with a vampire.
I mean,
Oh, no.
I'm just saying that he's literally robbing the cradle because of how the age difference, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Ooh, now it's
Ralph's
crazy.
an elf though, so elf the elf and the vampire probably.
Well,
It's
who
not.
knows?
I never asked Ral what his race was. Emmerich doesn't see race. Emmerich doesn't see a lot of things now. He can't. It's hard to see.
He's
with
one
this
of these dusk elves. So you guys creep into the corridor. This 10-foot wide arched corridor is cold and moist. The cold seems to emanate from an open archway in the west wall. Yeah, and as you sort of creep around here, you see that there is this open sort of place. This is you explored this before, so you would know.
Not good.
This was like an old guard barracks that was in disuse. It actually had some guards in it, but they were like skeletons, basically.
Yeah, that thing was full of spooky skeletons. Let's not go there again. Come on, guys. We gotta go. We gotta go meet our friends.
Emmerich,
Yeah.
as you approach, I think just working off of your passive perception, you can feel. Maybe it's a combination of little sounds like clinking of metal on stone and maybe some haggard breathing. But there's something in that area. And you have dark vision, so you can actually see as you approach. Several of these knights.
I don't believe I do have dark vision. Unless my
I
spider
thought
eyes
you had dark vision. Oh, you have the spell dark vision, right?
spell dark vision.
Yeah. So as the torchlight of Dalipin's torch gets closer, you can see the glinting metal of these guards as you approach.
Shit. Oh, those aren't the same skeletons this time.
What do you want to do?
Well, I will refrain from taking a step forward, and I will look back at the party and be like, "Hey, guys, they got an upgrade this time. What do you want to do? You want to fight right now?"
One of the creatures draws its sword.
I summon the hellhounds.
Roll initiative.
Oh no.
Have fun with that.
I got so many fucking tokens on this board. Okay,
Okay.
knights are gonna roll 13. Did everybody roll?
I don't have to roll, do I?
No.
And
Okay,
I'm
so
not
I
with the
thought-
group, so
All right, that's the safest way to do things.
you guys have fun with that.
Del Casal, with a 24, you will be going first. And you're sort of, so you guys can put yourselves where you want to be, sort of in formation, before I lock tokens.
Well, without my weapons, I'm gonna
Just take
stay in the back.
So we can kill the things.
Yeah, you go ahead and tank it. I'll stand back here and
I can't
cast
take it. I
spell
damage.
I guess.
I'm pretty sure a shield's not considered a weapon, Dalpin.
True.
Dalipin doesn't use a shield, though.
Yeah, I don't have a shield.
Own a shield?
He uses a polearm.
He technically uses a two-handed weapon. Polearm spear. Lances.
All right.
So these guys pulled out their weapons and they're coming to kick our buttholes, right?
Yes, they've seen you they're pulling out their weapons. There's sort of a hateful awareness that you feel washed over you. They do not cry out. They just sort of stalk forward gloomily.
Oh man, I know that move. I've seen that move before. I guess I will turn my scepter into a fucking longbow and shoot it fuckface knight number 1. Ouch, that's a miss.
You missed, and you get a 1 and it's still a 12.
So good.
Second attack.
Damn.
That is.
That hits. Thank God. And that's gonna be 9, and then I'll use my Dread Ambusher for a 3rd attack.
That's a hit.
And I get an extra 10 feet of movement. Is it dark, like up here? Is this dark?
Away from Dalpin.
Dalpin's holding the torch, right?
Is that far away? Is that far away enough from Dalpin? Shit, not quite. Close but no cigar.
So the bright motherfucker.
Then I'll just move back to here and I'm done.
All right. Dalpin.
I'm gonna call over to Del Casal. You want me to haste you, Del?
Yeah, I don't think I can take the exhaustion this early in the day, right? Because I'll be off the rest of the time, so.
That's why I asked. How about
any buffins? Buffins?
Not ones that I can use on you. That. How about a Bane? I could cast Bane. Bane. Bane.
You can bane the other three of the others if you can see them. That'll weaken them for some.
Yeah.
Magic.
I don't know if I can see that many. Let's see. Oh, come on. Can you lock the tokens, Nick, so I can see if I can run up there and run back?
I done
I
did
don't
it.
want to be... Oh, thank you. I don't know. I can't quite make it. Gosh, I have so very little I can do.
Do something. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I will attempt to help Imric in his next attack by distracting these things. I'm gonna stick my tongue out, and put my hands up next to my head, and go, yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you have to be like within melee range of that creature.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Ha. Yeah, then not much. Yeah, I'm done then. Yeah.
Okay. These knights draw their weapon and
Taste steel.
come forward and, well, I guess they're gonna let fucking Emmerich have it. So, 3 of these are going to attack you with a life drain and a longsword attack. an automatic miss. That's good. Ooh. Life drain hit. Make a Constitution saving throw, Emmerich. All right. And one more set of attacks.
Wow,
Nice.
that wasn't bad at all.
A lot of misses in there.
That was a lot. I got hit once.
Emmerich, it's your turn.
Did I have my life drained, or did I like succeed?
So you made your Constitution saving throw, so no. You take the damage, but you do not have your life force drained.
Neat. Okay, so I feel like I've miscalculated on where I'm standing right now. Okay. What are we gonna do? Okay, well, I guess the first thing I gotta get away from these guys. These guys are gonna destroy me. Tactical retreat. I will disengage. And I can walk through my teammates at like half movement, right?
Yep.
I'll go there.
What?
Look, Dalvin, just hold the line, and then we'll run away.
Hold the line. What? With all right, here we go. See, I
And
remember my Greco-Roman wrestling.
would it take an action to hand Dalvin my shield, or could I just do that?
I don't know.
Is it? You think I could like as a bonus action hand Dalvin my shield?
You probably don't have your shield because they took your weapons. So I'm gonna think that includes shields, swords, and shields.
Oh, well then everything hit me probably. That's gonna bring my AC down.
Okay, well just go ahead and unequip the shield, and we'll worry about it later.
Okay. Well then that's all I can do.
Okay.
Well, we still have our armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't make you strip. Right?
Now strip.
Del Casal. It's your turn.
Well, fuck me. You know what they say, boys. It's always a good time for Zephyr Strike.
Leroy Jenkins.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike. And I will then fucking well, they got the whole thing jammed up, blocked.
What are you trying to do?
So I was gonna move. I thought I could squeeze through, but I see there's a little doorway there. I can't. So
Yeah, so actually the grid is off on this. This should be 10 feet wide. For some reason it's 15. But whatever, I'll fix it later.
So I'm gonna go there. And I guess I'll shoot it Shield Knight 4. First attack. That's a hit. And second attack. I'll go ahead and apply Yield Zephyr Advantage.
Hit.
Kill him!
Get him again. And then move a little farther back up here.
Back onto the stairs.
Take the high ground. I'm gonna take the high ground.
Alright, Dalapin.
Looking behind me, is this a fighting retreat, or are we standing and... fuck it. I'm gonna try to grapple Strahd Knight 4.
Okay.
All right. Come here. Come here.
Do grapple.
And then, oh, I can't bonus action attack. Okay. Or can I? Can I extra attack with the grapple?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'll punch him in the face.
Okay.
And that's just a normal, like, plus. I'm just gonna roll for one of the weapons. I think it's the same as that, right?
That's a hit. So you do 1 plus your strength bonus. Damage.
Okay. So that'd be 4.
Like 4. You punch him right with the metal helmet, and it rattles something around in there. I'm not sure what, but a thick black fluid starts to bubble out.
So that was action, extra attack, bonus action. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Okay,
So, Valak,
and then that's it.
you're going to take 2 sets of attacks. Longsword hit and life drain miss. Sword miss. Life drain miss. And Emmerich, you as well, taking 4 total attacks. They just aren't trying very hard with you.
They really aren't.
But it's a long sword, so. And then 1 final attack. Life drain, so make a con save.
Nope.
So your max HP will go down by 6. So I'm going to go ahead and heal you for 6 damage. Take off 6 hit points, leaving you with 80 max hit points. And then I'm going to make a note that and Frank, it's your turn.
Okay. I really wish I'd gone 2 steps back. If I just go 2 steps back, then we can plug up that hallway and only take 2 hits per turn. Man, this sucks. So, fuck. Nah, guys, look this. We ain't got no weapons. Retreat. Standing retreat. Let's go. Let's go. Disengage.
You can't disengage.
Oh no!
You can't. Yeah. Okay. Build this up. Emmerich blows past you, hauling ass up the stairs.
Let's go. Come on.
He says something to the effect of "fuck this."
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Build this up. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Regroup.
Well, we're not going to be better up there, are we? I mean, what? So we're going to
Yeah,
go
we can
back?
get over here a choke when I can summon animals and behind them, like 2 CR2 creatures, and we can like pincer them or something. But what I can't do is get shit kicked out of me with no shield. I just got really lucky not to have died there, or gotten the shit kicked out of me there.
Come on, Delcasal, let's go. You gotta do something.
Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot because I don't have any other great plan.
taking some shots with the hook.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Anything else?
I'll just move back a little bit here, but I'll cover Dallopin here.
All right, Dalpin.
Yeah.
Grounded. What do you want
Yeah.
to do?
So I'm gonna release that grapple and disengage,
Right.
and get back up the stairs as far as I can go.
Do they notice if they are followed, Nick?
Are they followed? Yeah, they're just gonna basically run right behind you, try to kill you.
They're like, didn't you read the sign?
Oh shit! I forgot about the sign.
Yeah, they left a sign that said, like, Strahd basically left a sign that's like, hey, don't go downstairs. This is why. It's a murder party.
So I guess probably only 2 of them can get into position this turn. Dalpin will take 2 attacks. Missing. Do I even have to bother telling you to make a con save?
Yes.
Make a con save. Dalpin,
Okay.
against the life drain. Yeah, you're good. Okay, and Del Casal, you take a long sword attack and a life drain attack. The life drain. Make a Constitution saving throw.
So I want to use my inspiration on that.
Okay. That's a good call. Okay. You make it. Emmerich.
All right, so where am I up at the top of the stairs yet?
So these stairs. So basically, it's going to take you another. It's 40 feet up to the next level. So it's
Okay.
going to basically it would take your movement to get up to the next level. Because you've already sort of moved some of it up.
Got it. Okay. So this might work.
Do it.
Hey guys, does anyone remember what CR like pixies are?
Nope.
They're low. I'm not sure how low. Half or 1, maybe.
I don't know.
Quarter.
Anyways, I'm gonna panic cast what's it called? Summon woodland beings. And summon 8 CR4 creatures.
1/4.
Or sorry, CR 1/4.
8 Sierra 4 sounds good.
Yeah.
4 sounds really good. They're all gonna get that extra HP. Not that I think it'll matter really. Magical attacks. See what we roll.
So what is the intention here? Are you going to try to cast this spell to distract these creatures?
I'm gonna try to roll a bunch of pixies and turn them out and polymorph on them or something.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if you're going to try to cast this spell to distract them for your getaway, then we could just do that. If you're going to cast the spell to just continue combat, then we can do that too.
The idea is that we can do it for combat, and if it fails, it'll also be enough to run away because they'll spend it. So I kind of do want to try to fight, but I don't know. Do you guys want to fight, or are you guys like do you think you just want to run a complete runaway? Because I think you're gonna chase us all the way up, right? So
Well, yeah, I'm just wondering if we run what our plan is, right? Because we're gonna end up
Because we don't have any weapons.
and Strahd might be up there. I mean, how? I don't know. I'm just. That seems a temporary fucking injunction only.
Because yeah, Nick raises a good point. Do we just want to try to full run away, or do we want to fight this?
I mean, I'm down. I don't want Dalpin to die though, guys. So, and I am fairly useless in like, yeah, pretty quickly with no weapons, right?
I mean, we may as well keep hitting them as we retreat because I don't know where we're gonna go if we go back up. I mean, I guess we could go back down the stairs, but we'll just end up back downstairs anyway.
We're gonna be like, hey,
there'll probably be other people
for us. You're like, hey, Abbott, these guys said some shit about the Morning Lord.
Well, aren't I on the stairs? Weren't I like on the stairs coming down and like they like went in front of me? I mean, maybe my boyfriend could
not
help
really.
us. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I thought we were near each other.
Sort of. Not really.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut over to you in a second.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm enjoying this shit show that's going on right now.
Hey, this went bad. This went really bad.
Yeah. Oh, you
We should've
guys are fucked.
Remember when I said I could cast Pass Without a Trace on Delcasol and he could go get our weapons? Forgot about that.
It's okay. This is
Okay.
fine.
Have fun dealing with 8 blink dogs.
Oh man, they all were the same thing. What are the chances of that? Fuck. Alright, how many hit points do we have with these? What do we have to work with these guys?
Don't they get like 2 per hit dice or something?
Yeah, so they each get an extra 4, they each get an extra 8 health.
Yeah.
And then they all get magical attack.
Oh boy.
Okay, so there I modified all their hit points. I'm not gonna modify their initiative order, so let's just deal with initiative order as it comes up. Do you want to do anything else?
Personally, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so you're gonna stand there, sort of
Gently.
right by Dalipin. Okay, Delcasol. All of a sudden, I got a lot more chaotic as 8 of these. Fuck them.
Yeah, shit got weird.
These fucking things are weird.
Don't worry, those are mine. I'm trying some new shit.
We're friends.
I'm doing my Emmerich thing.
These things are fucking telephones.
Okay, well that changes what I was gonna do. I guess I'll change my weapon to a rapier, and then I will use Word of Radiance on these guys that are close to me. Somehow, somehow I just, okay, whoops, hold on. Alright, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh, this is a cantrip. Well, Night 2 fails. 7 damage.
And that's Radiant, and then I will continue up the stairway.
Hey, what's up, man?
Okay, it is Blink Dog 1 through 8's turn. What are they gonna do?
Okay, so Blink Dog 1 and 2 are going to attack Strahd's Knight 3, and then Blink Dogs 8 and 7 are going to 8, 7, and 6 are going to teleport into those 3 spaces on the other side of them to surround the other 2 ones.
Okay, make it so.
And it's magic damage if that matters.
It probably does.
Well, at the very least, they're annoying. Oh, can I do this a different way? 'Cause I read this wrong. This is way cooler. If possible, can we say that Blink Dog 1 and 2 over the or whichever two in the front teleported first, and then 2 more ran up and attacked? Because apparently they can do it that way. They can teleport after they bite, but not the other way around. Would you let that go? You can say that the ones that
No, before or after teleporting, they can bite attack.
oh, before or after?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically they just bite and teleport.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. All right, cool. We're gonna keep going. These things are actually really cool. 2 damage.
Dolphin's gonna cheer.
Oh, they're all hitting, but they're all doing like shit damage. I haven't rolled above a 2 yet.
Go teleporting dogs.
Welcome to CR 1/4 mobs.
Yeah, but I rolled 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Like if I had rolled like 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, that'd have been awesome. Yeah, a total of 6 more damage than night 4. That's all I accomplished. But this is going to annoy the shit out. This is filling up. This is pretty great. That's the end of their turn. Moving on.
Okay, Dalvin. You're right there, buddy.
Oh yeah. I can see all 4 of them, right? Can I do this? No, I cannot do it. I don't want to cast a spell. I'm concentrating on my shield. Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna go for a shove it. Well, will a shove even work? How about can I try to trip this guy in front of me?
Yep.
All right.
Basically, push it down. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do that.
Gonna shove him down the stairs.
He rolls a 22.
He's too strong. Extra attack. Can I try again? I'm not sure how extra attacking these
You
work.
can.
Yeah.
Yes.
No boy. Doe.
You wrestle around with this guy for a minute. He's pretty stout.
So I think I would like to maintain my concentration, so okay, that's next time. Yep, I'm done.
Okay, so these guys are gonna chop away at blink dogs.
This is epic.
Dogs fucked up.
No, they're like actually not getting fucked up though. That's the funny part. Oh, they might get one. No, they didn't get a single one.
Emmerich. It's your turn.
Yeah, okay. I guess I can like I don't know. Like step around the corner and I'll throw a produce flame at that night.
Okay, roll it. And Del Casal. Del Casal, are you there? Going once, going twice. Going 3 times. Right, blink dogs.
All right, so I'll just tell you what I'm going to do now, and then you can probably go to the next person's turn. I'm going to have 2 attacks against Strahd Knight 1, and then I'm going to have 6 attacks with on Strahd Knight 4. I just have like the 3 attack, and then teleport out, and then the other guys teleport in.
Well, so they can't teleport every turn.
Can they not?
That's
Okay,
a
well, I have to recharge, so I have to recharge. So I'll roll like 3 recharges first. So how does this work? I roll a d6?
Yep.
Okay, so
roll a
3d6.
d6 on a 4, on a 4 or 5 or sorry, on a 5 or 6, and recharges. No, 4, 5 or 6 and recharges.
So, so 1 will teleport out and do that. So 4
So
attacks, Strahd Knight.
You go ahead and go through that.
Okay.
We'll go to Dalvin.
We're gonna do the pushing game again.
Okay. I mean, he's just gonna stand up on his turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, are their turns are like right after mine, aren't they? Jeez.
Yeah, just make sure you if the magic attack matters, then it wouldn't be resisted.
It does. What do you want to do, Dalvin?
I guess I'll go for the grapple first, and I already rolled a strength check for that. It was a 15.
Oh, okay. You rolled a 11, so you grapple. Now you want to push it over.
Yeah, and I'd like to push him prone. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh, big old 6.
Roll the 21. So you have Strahd Knight 4 grapple. Okay.
Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna keep my shield up. So that's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, so Emmerich, calculate how much extra damage needs to be added onto these things. Let me know.
Like 1 extra damage to Strahd Knight 1.
Okay.
And then I think 5 extra damage to Strahd Knight 4.
Strahd Knight 4 dies.
Eaten by blink wolves or dogs.
Actually, he doesn't die, he just sort of like groans and falls over, and his armor just shatters against the floor, flying off into pieces as if it was empty the entire time.
Hey Dalvin, this is pretty cool, right?
Swords and a longbow go flying as well.
Was that the one I was holding on to?
Strahd Knight
What?
4, yes.
No, so I'm just like left holding pieces of its armor.
But
Like,
he
what
said
the
a weapon.
Fuck.
And its sword flies right over by your hand. Hint, hint. There's
Oh,
a
I grab it. I grab it. I grab it.
Yeah! What's the Zelda noise?
Do-do-do-do.
I don't know. As you grab it, Knight 1's gonna take a chop at you. And a life drain. Missing. Let's see, and also a blink dogs.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Everything fucking disconnected.
Oh
That
yeah.
sucks.
The blink dogs killed one of the knights.
Emmerich, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm just gonna. I'm assuming one of the Strahd's knights moved up or something, like Strahd Knight 2.
I'm like still on the map.
There's your noise, by the way.
Yeah, I just peek around and throw a produce flame at him.
Alpin now has a weapon.
16 more to that guy.
That's all.
Right. Alcasal, are you in? He's not in.
Almost. Hold on. Okay, there I am. Can you push me the map? Well, at least got a little blink dog protection there. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon and put it right in that empty spot below Dalapin. Do you have a reach weapon, Dalphin? Will you still be? Oh, never mind. Spiritual weapons don't really take up
They
space.
don't. Yeah, they don't take up space.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what I have. I think it's just a sword of some kind.
There's the long sword.
So
The hilt is the insignia of Strahd.
oh no!
So now he knows.
God damn it! All right, well I don't have a token, Nick. So if you want to put,
For the spiritual weapon, just
yeah.
no. Everybody's right there. It doesn't matter. Just attack with it.
The spiritual weapon has the Strahd insignia on it.
No,
Yeah.
that's not my spiritual weapon.
No, Dalpin's sword.
The sword that
Okay.
Dalvin picked up, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's roll this damage. Let's go.
Roll this beautiful being footage.
Also, whatever these blink dogs are gonna do, go ahead and do that.
Okay. Roll for that. All right, so we're gonna get full two and two attacks on one.
Okay, so spiritual weapon misses automatically. You still have an action.
I guess I will use Sacred Flame on Night 2.
Okay, roll it up. Yeah, he is incinerated. Same deal, the armor just collapses, scattering across the floor. Spirit is vanished. And all the blink dogs are done.
We got one more. We can do one more against Strub one, actually.
Now,
Okie dokie. Well, with a weapon, I'm just gonna look at Strahd's Knight number 1 and say, "Oh, did you lose this?" And I think I'm gonna smack him. Yeah. Long sword is what, a D6?
D8.
Or yeah,
you should be able to open the items and grab a longsword. Right?
yeah, I can.
There you go, that's a hit. Until then, you can just roll a d10. That's your strength modifier.
Okay, so that'll be +3. So 8.
And they are resistance 4. Still a good blow against them. And you have extra attack, right?
Yep,
Let's go.
and
Roll
here
it.
it comes.
Let's roll it up. Let's not wait, let's just do it.
Oh, that's missed. Alright.
Okay. These guys will not stop fighting. Knight 1 attacks you, Dalapin. Missing.
Excuse me.
They've
Missing.
rolled like 12 fours or lowers.
Yeah, dude, these guys are not
Oh, there's a
doing great.
crit.
Couldn't even kill the blink dog. Did they get one? They still
max
haven't.
damage. Yep. Man, they are rolling low. Emmerich.
Neat. I'll like step around and do it again.
Right.
Critting. Smashing him with 30 fire damage. Boom. Even Emmerich can do it sometimes. Hell yeah.
blasting the empty suit of armor against the wall. Alcazar.
So I'll switch my weapon back to a bow as a bonus action, and then shooty the last one here.
Okay.
Attack 1. Attack 2. And that's it.
Dogs are just gonna all get to do an attack.
Nope, just all attack. Go ahead. They're just blinking around and biting and
Missing a lot.
well, there's fucking 8 of them, so
Oh, one got a crit.
Alright, I'll do that. I'll have to roll that damage now.
I'll have to add. Well, okay. Gotta figure out a way to get magic attack on these guys.
Oh, I forgot I had a spiritual weapon too. Oops.
Roll it.
Yeah, so a total of 29 damage from the dogs.
Oh, the spiritual weapon critted.
And your spiritual weapon. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, nice. Max critical hit, max damage 14. Blasting this knight apart. Ending his own life.
You guys, we don't need weapons. Weapons are for pussies.
Yeah, so as the sounds of battle sort of die down, you see that there are a total of 4 long swords here. There are some long bows, maybe some old arrows. If anybody wants to arm themselves with that stuff, which
Is there a shield?
they don't have any shields.
God damn it.
We might want to look for weapons over in the prisoner quarters. We were here before, but we were looking for money. Just saying. Well, I guess they're. Or no, these are guards. But I don't know if you can find a weapon that's not Strahd's weapon, so he can't fucking watch everything we do. That would be kind of cool. That may not be possible. Just saying, it's worth a look, right? There's all these, barracks over here. Maybe there's some weapons that aren't Strahd weapons.
I mean,
So, Rao.
Yes. I'm here.
You have convinced your vampiric lover
Oh, Asher, I miss you.
to come and help you on your team's mission to sort of find and extract this. giant
The skull?
dragon skull, right? That's
Yes.
what you wanted to do, right?
I did ask him to help us with that because I know he has super strength.
So Escher took you by the hand and led you to the staircase, and you traveled down, down, down.
Oh my god, this is such a
You
long
come-
walk.
Yeah, you come from the sort of the little parlor room, the guest room, down 40 feet to the landing where you know where the accountant was, and then down another 50 feet to
Oh,
the main floor, just sort of going round and round. And then at the main floor, he leads you down again. Another 40 feet.
oh,
The stairs descend into black, still water that fills an arched hallway before you. Can you see yourself on the map here?
yeah.
Okay. The water's surface is like dark mirrored glass, disturbed only occasionally by the thwick of a drop falling to the ceiling.
So this
20
is
feet
water
ahead.
in front of us?
Yes. So this
Okay.
hallway is basically just submerged in a few feet of water.
Okay, it's
20
not
feet
floor to
ahead.
ceiling. Okay,
No.
okay.
20 feet ahead, arched doorways lead downward from each side of the hallway. That's here. In each arched doorway, an iron door stands closed and partially submerged. As Escher leads you down, you can hear a weak cry for help from beyond the south door. So it just sounds like in the stillness, you just hear somebody calling out, "Help!"
Of course. What is that noise? Did you hear it, Escher?
Escher says, "This is one of Strahd's prisoners."
Can we see who it is?
If you like.
Yes, I would enjoy.
Escher says, "Now, as we go through the hallway, you must follow me closely. Do not step anywhere but where I step."
Can I roll to try to remember this for future references, or will I be able to just know it if I pay attention very carefully?
Remember what? This area?
This path that he takes me. So, like, say we were to come back with the group at some point, like, I'd want to try to memorize it.
Yeah, so let me just show you the main floor. So I'm going to share the main floor map.
Yep.
So the staircase that you went up was this staircase right here.
Yep.
Okay. And you went up to... I'm sharing a lot of maps now. You went up to this level.
Yep.
This is the same staircase.
I understand.
And on the way you passed another landing, but then above that one is that room. And then you came down, down, all the way to here. So yes, I mean, if you want to remember that, you can. I mean, this one staircase is leading and connecting all those places.
Yeah, but I'm saying I want to just remember the secret pathway through the water.
Oh, okay. Sure. So what I'm gonna show you right now. So he steps to the south wall for about 10 feet.
Yep.
Then he goes to the north wall and continues along. And as you follow, he stops short right in the middle.
Whoa!
And
I accidentally touch him.
Then he goes quickly to the south. And you rub up against his butt or whatever you want to do.
Great.
And he brings you to the south door.
Knockity knock knock.
The door is not locked, but it is submerged. So here there's like stairs down.
Yeah.
So in the walkway, there's like, the water is like up to your knees.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go down, the water is actually like all the way up to your chest.
Okay. So I'm wet.
And yeah, you and Escher will both be wet. Escher goes down, opens the door. See beyond.
I enter, I guess.
And
Well, I'll wait for Escher to go, so if there's secret spot.
yes, he says we can walk with confidence here.
Oh, thank you.
So in this room, a mold-covered ceiling hangs 3 feet above the still black water that fills this dungeon corridor. The water is 5 feet deep. 10-foot square cells, their entrance is blocked by iron bars line both sides of the hall. From one of the cells, you hear a gruff voice ask, "Who's there?" And that is the same voice you heard calling for help.
It is I, Reo Fenzi. I've come to see who is calling out.
It says, "Free me from this place."
What is your name, sir?
As I am Neo.
I knew it.
And you see this dark-skinned man, his basically like his chest and shoulders above the water. He seems to be a pretty tall, big dude.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, Your mic is fucked.
Somebody's taken off.
Oh, sorry. I was coughing and I was trying to be quiet.
Yeah, it was the opposite of what you were doing.
Damn it.
Um,
Sorry.
And you see he basically wades over to the bars and sticks his hand out and sort of waves. It is completely dark in here.
I guess I'll free this dude. Maybe he can cause a distraction.
Emil says, sorry, Escher will grab you by the shoulder and say, Strahd's prisoner. Are you sure you want to free him?
I mean, it's just Strahd. He seems to not really care too much what we do. And I think this will be a fun diversion for Strahd. A little kink in his plans. Add some excitement to his life, don't you think?
Escher says,
If you say so.
Everyone loves
Strahd does
surprises
not
on the
like
day.
surprises.
Do you know who that is?
I don't remember who he is now.
So,
I don't remember. Dude, this game has been going on for so long. There's so many
yeah,
characters.
this is a throwback from a long time ago. Make an intelligence check, Rao.
Okay.
I'll let you roll for it. Actually, Rao wasn't even around at that point, but
I don't think Mark was
make an
either.
intelligence check anyway.
Oh boy.
Don't know nothing about the guy.
Yeah, you don't know.
All right. Well, since my companion here is very concerned, I can see it in his eyes. I guess I won't let him free.
I mean, you do you, man.
No, I don't want to get in trouble.
No. I mean, if you think it's the right thing to do, then do it.
No, I don't know who he is, so I don't want to let him free because maybe he'll kill me.
And I can tell you who he is, like out of what Ralph knows.
Escher will tell you. He'll say that this man dared to oppose Strahd's chosen leader pack.
Oh, okay, I remember. Now I remember.
And for that crime, he will live out the remainder of his days here, starving to death. And Escher has a sort of a cool glint in his eye when he says that. Emil just, he's sort of like emaciated and gaunt and weak, but with that you can see like a fury in his eyes. He bares his teeth and he has he's sort of like his teeth elongate a little bit, and he reaches out from the cage, his arms, the bars, and you can see that they're his fingers are tipped with the claws of like a werewolf. He says, "Get closer."
I think we'll leave you in there.
And he just sort of roars in frustration and shakes against the cage. You cannot keep me here forever.
I don't know. You look like you're in there pretty well, unless someone opens that door for you.
He says, and Escher says, "It is okay, Rao. He cannot escape. I have the keys."
Oh, do you, sir?
He says, "Actually, what I wanted to show you is in this cell. There's a secret passage that can take us to the church you see." He goes and he opens the cell, turns the key, and the lock is like underwater and everything, so it's all rusted. Eventually gets it and he opens. He says, "Yes, come inside."
I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
What did you say, Nick?
He says, "Step inside. The secret door is to the back."
You first, sir.
Oh, Rao. You don't trust me.
I just don't want to trip. You have better
Let's step
eyesight than
inside.
me. If he goes inside, then I'll go inside. But I'm gonna stand in front of the door.
You're gonna stand in front of the door. Okay.
Yeah. So that he'd have to physically move me to get by.
Okay. So he goes to the back wall and starts to feel around. Says it's secret door. It's here somewhere. And he's sort of like feeling under the water. You can see he's like trying to search down there.
Yeah.
Says,
Keep
"Ralph,
going a
please-
little lower,
please
buddy.
Help me. I need help to find it."
You need help finding it?
It says, "Yes."
I'm gonna. I really don't like this at all. I'm going to really take a long time to get over there to help him. So hopefully he figures it out before I get there.
Yeah,
Maintaining.
he sort of like ducks down under the water for a few seconds. Um, make a perception check.
All right, perception. Ooh.
So he's gonna make a deception check. He's got to roll high on this one. He doesn't.
Ooh.
You can feel. So he goes under the water and he's actually like down there for a long time, like
Yeah.
a few minutes.
Okay.
And as you sort of like walk over to investigate, you can feel some movement under the water as something moves past you going towards the door.
Could I try to jump through the door?
Of course.
Then I'd like to
give me a dexterity check. So what are you trying to do? Jump through the door and do what?
slam it shut, I guess, if I could. But I mean, if I can't do that,
Yeah. So give me
I'm back.
a dexterity check or acrobatics check or.
do I have? Ooh, I have inspiration.
Okay.
So can I use that?
I don't see why not.
Perfect. Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
and he will make a dexterity check as well.
Oh!
You jump through the door and slam it shut. And he comes up bursting out of the water. He says, "Rao, what are you doing?
What are you doing,
Let me out
Escher?
of here!"
No, Escher, you're trying to go trap me.
It's for your own good, Rao.
No, buddy, not at all.
He knows. He knows, you fool.
So, who knows what? That we're together? That we're
Strahd,
that you brought me down here?
he knows why you have come here.
Why have I come here? I've told you why I came here.
I know, but Strahd knows as well.
I'm sure Strahd knows everything, but
Don't
he's
you
too busy
see?
with his silly marriage to
Oh,
stop us.
he has set a trap for your friends.
What do you mean? Tell me about this trap.
You need to come back in here and stay safe with me.
No, I don't think so. I need to help my friends.
He will let me keep you, and we can be together.
Escher, let me ask you a question. Hasn't our time together, haven't you felt more alive than ever before?
Yes, and I want to keep that going.
But what is the point if I am always sad that my friends are helplessly
alive.
destroyed? What is the point? Like you said,
Be
there's no.
alive here with me.
Yeah, but you've been alive forever, and you said it's boring. Why don't you come with me and fight and live, and have some excitement in your life?
He says, "You cannot fight Strahd. You cannot fight him."
Why not? I have a group of powerful friends. We work to try to oppose him.
He just sort of sighs and says, he stops struggling against the bars. He says, "Rao, if you leave,
What? Did you say something?
yeah," he says, "Rao, listen to me. If you leave
Yes.
and go with them, you are going to your death."
Then so be it. I cannot let my friends perish.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna leave, I guess.
So I feel like in the struggle, you sort of like got the keys from Escher, and that's how you're able to sort of
Okay.
slam the door shut behind him.
Okay, so now that I have the keys, and I'm gonna go talk to this werewolf guy again.
He's in
Yeah,
the room.
Escher
with
just sort
Escher.
of like starts, banging against the cage, demanding to be freed. But eventually, like after a few minutes, he just sort of tires out and just leans up against the cell door with his arms through, just sort of watching you.
So I go. What was this guy's name again? I already
Emil.
forgot it.
So
Emil.
he's in this cell down to the south here.
Emil, did you hear the situation I'm in with Strahd?
He says, "Will you free me?"
First, we must talk. I need to understand where your head's at, sir. I can't be letting you out of this cage and you attack me or my friends. I think it'd be
Because
suicide for you to run out without us, though.
I have no quarrel with you. I just want to return to my pack.
So he doesn't know about what happened to the pack?
Nope. Just don't tell him what happened to the pack, you know.
All right, that's a good. Oh, I see that, and I say, what do you think we should do about Escher over there? I look at him, point to Escher.
He says, "Well, you should kill him."
Is it something you would do? I don't know that I want to get my hands dirty with this.
So I will gladly kill him for you if you free me.
All right, I'll let the guy out.
Okay. You open the cell and
He kills me.
he pushes it open and he sort of looks around like a caged animal, but he is free.
Before you go into the hallway, sir, I will warn you. You need to know the path.
Well, so that's Zulika's husband. And the one we killed, Carol, she didn't like anyway because she thought he should be the leader of the pack. But Strahd said negatory, so I don't imagine he'll be terribly sad if he knows Carol's dead because he probably wants Carol dead anyway.
Yeah, but we killed off the majority of the pack.
All of them. We killed them all.
I didn't say we had to tell him about that. I'm just saying.
And what happened to Sulika?
I'm pretty sure we killed her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just killed everybody.
Yes,
She
we
ate a
did.
poison goat at some point.
That's kind of how we roll. Is we're murder hobos.
We had a
Yes.
bone to pick with them.
So, Rao,
Yeah,
2 seconds. Join me over in the other channel.
sure.
The song's for Rao.
I know.
Oh, he said we were his friends. He had this terrible taste in people.
I mean, the bromance was strong. You can't deny that.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, I wasn't
Aw,
here
man.
for the whole bromance, but you know, I felt a real connection between Rao and Escher.
It just wasn't fated to last long.
No, it was too much. It was a flame that burned hot but fast.
Exactly, like a candle burning from both ends.
Tragic,
Okay,
but beautiful.
so Emil sort of approaches this cage that you've locked Escher in, and you can see just hunger in his eyes. I've waited a long time to get back at you vampires.
Yes.
Escher shrinks away from the bars as he approaches. So, what do you want to do, Rao?
I'm gonna tell Emil, grab Escher.
So Emil storms in, and he is an absolute brute, and he grabs this vampire and sort of like just grabs him from behind over both of his arms, pinning them in like a bear hug type situation. Escher
Yo,
kicks and struggles, but
He's like a bitch in his arms.
like I guess I find like a stake or something because isn't D&D, is that the same way you kill a vampire? Like as a
but
stake?
he's not really a full vampire, so that they can be basically just killed just like anybody else.
Oh, all right. Then I guess I'll just break his neck or something.
Snap his, well,
choke him out.
I'm gonna snap his back.
Holy shit!
Are you killing someone you love?
He's 2021.
Wow.
Dude, Rao wins the backstabbing bastard of the year award.
Yup. Dude, he on this spiel about how he loves.
Hold on, wait, hold on. This is gonna get better because we're gonna say some fucked up shit right now. So as we're like kind of wrestling with him, I go, I grab his neck and I whisper into his ear, I thank you for this, and I like grab a hold of his neck and like rip it so I can drink some of his blood,
And there
and
it
then
is.
he's dead.
Yeah, so
And we
Escher
finish it.
just sort of with maybe some confusion and fear in his eyes, just eventually just lets go and just lets it happen. And you gorge yourself on his blood. At the
Oh
end,
no!
Emerald just tosses him aside into the water like a piece of garbage. He kind of
Yes.
looks at you strangely for a second, but actually doesn't really think much of it. He says, "Who's next?"
We gotta go find my group. Let's go. Follow me through the path and I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll lead you the way. Does anything like happen? I guess, Nick. Like, do I feel differently? I guess.
You feel a little nauseated, yeah.
Okay.
But you also feel the power from his vampiric blood sort of coursing through your veins. And let's cut back over to Dorian, who has been waiting patiently. Dorian. So, old Grandpa Casimir.
Yep.
He's going to actually take you on a little journey.
Oh boy.
Sorry, this castle is like a fucking maze.
Gotta get out of this maze. Gotta get out of this maze.
Here I go killing
You
them.
actually, he takes you up the stairs. You sort of travel up quickly with these elves, sort of ducking into doorways to avoid like passing guards and things, but you make your way up. And when you get up to the room, to the level with the room, you keep going up past that, and you make your way into the tower, the narrow tower.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you have to do this by the elves sort of like break out grappling hooks and throw them up, and you climb your way up. And once you get up to the top of the tower, you start to make your way down this winding staircase, hundreds of feet. You actually, maybe you don't even know how far you travel, but it is a long ass ways. So I gotta manipulate some maps here. Hold on.
Okay.
I hope I don't crash the fucking game.
Dun dun dun.
So, as you make your way down, You come out of this staircase, and the spiraling staircase eventually ends, and you are on a sort of a platform on the lower levels. And let me see what you see. See if there's a description written in here. Buried deep beneath the keep of Ravenloft lie ancient catacombs with arched ceilings supported by wide, hollow columns that double as crypts. Cobwebs hang limp in the musty air. A thick fog clings to the floor, which is covered in putrid waste. The black ceiling is moving. And Casimir whispers to you. Casimir is here.
Oh, those are.
That is Dorian. And I have like 500 people in the combat tracker, so.
I'm towards the bottom.
Not on mine.
Okay.
On my combat tracker, you're in a random position, not known by anybody.
Excellent.
And there's some guards here. So before you, there's this sort of like black set of catacombs that are sort of like interspersed with archways leading off into a maze-like configuration of what seem to be crypts. So Dorian, give me a perception check.
Oh.
I don't even know if your dark vision exists.
I have true sight of 60 feet as well.
Oh, from the
deal.
From the deal. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but I don't think that. I'm not sure what that does to a perception check.
Oh, that's right. We didn't rest, did we?
Since when?
I don't know.
Okay. No. Yeah. After coming back, yeah. You rested, so you should be
Clear
healed of your exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah. As you make your way in, the elves are just nervous. Casimir sort of stops and begins to fiddle with his like spell components. It looks like he's about to cast a spell or something. Is there anything you want to do before you proceed in further?
Yeah, so I'll cough blood on my hands since I have no weapon.
Okay.
So what do we seek down here, grandfather?
He says, my sister.
Oh yes, your sister.
She's buried down here. She's entombed in places I can hear her calling to ceaselessly.
You're very quiet, Nick.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, this microphone. Yeah, so he says that she calls to me.
Then,
even now I can hear her.
Then let us go and save your sister.
He says, he's going to cast a spell to find the crypt where she rests. And he does begin to cast a spell, which is probably like locate person or something.
Mm-hmm.
Locate dead body.
Locate dead body. Yeah, it'll probably locate object since it's a corpse.
Yeah, find the corpse.
But he does. Sorry, I just have to actually locate it myself. And he begins to lead you into the catacombs. I don't think you guys need any torches or anything. Oh wait, jeez.
I know I don't.
Oh. Actually, shouldn't have to lead you anywhere. Right here. you see a crypt, and on sort of the door, which is the stone door, there's an engraving, and it says Katrina Velikovna, bride. And sure enough, that's it. So the elves sort of look around for a second, and I guess Casimir just motions them to open it.
Does anyone else feel like we're setting a lot of fucking things in motion without
Like a-
without understanding the consequences of what's going to happen?
It's a heist film where there's like 4 different things going on at once right now.
I'm just saying. I think things are starting to get a little freaky pretty soon.
There's even a wedding on right now too.
Well, there's a reception going on, or not a reception. What's before the wedding? I don't know.
Pre-game?
Either reception or
Wedding pre-game.
pre-game.
Well, I thought the reception is after the wedding.
Receptions are after the wedding.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where they like everybody lines up and like talks to the
Right.
Steve. So the elves, the 3 elves, gather around this door and begin to open it. Do you want to do anything, Dorian, or are you going to just sit and wait?
I will just sit and wait.
Okay.
I'll cautiously look around.
Okay. So the door opens, and within, from the darkness, comes a horrifying visage, a spectral elven maiden, twisted by the horrors of her undead existence. And before anybody can react, this creature unleashes a wail, and the very sound claws at your soul.
Excellent.
There's a soul.
Roll initiative.
I don't know if I have a soul anymore,
Wow, man, I'm impressed.
Who's
Me,
here?
just me.
For the okay.
Yeah, Casimir, Dusk Elves, they'll just sort of use their own initiative.
Oh shit, is that gold in there?
It's my gold now, bitch.
Bitch! Went the wrong way.
Hey, I've been around cursed gold before.
No, Emmerich doesn't have any money.
So, make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
So just to ask, is this anything like sleep or charm?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Constitution saving throw, you said. Nope. Time to change these dice.
I say, let's hope Casimir makes it. Let's see. So Elf Guard 2. What about Elf Guard 3? Just Elf Guard 1 saved. Casimir saves, and Dorian.
Yeah, it was
Dorian
bad.
does not save.
No, I do not save.
Okay, you take 11 damage, not
Yeah,
not a terrible amount. Everybody else takes half. Oh no, sorry. sorry. On a fail, you drop to 0 hit points.
Okay then.
Everybody who succeeds takes 11. So Dorian, 0 hit points.
Dun dun dun.
Casimir, why did you take 22? Okay. Oh, there's an equal. What the fuck, Fantasy Grounds?
Not a frightening creature.
That is a banshee. Okay, so you see Dusk Elf Guard 2 just drops dead, and after a moment of seeing that, you also just faint like a southern lady,
Hmm.
dropping to 0 hit points. And on his turn, Casimir is going to cast a spell.
Well, good.
He is going to use the power to bring this creature back to life. This is going to immediately dispel the banshee and return that spirit to Patrina's body. And Dorian, I think you come to. Well, give me a death saving throw. Okay. You're going to come to with Casimir sort of like slapping you on the face. You can see the mummified visage of Casimir as you awaken. He says, Dorian.
Yeah.
And maybe
yes.
I think he has a healing potion. You have a healing potion, so he feeds you your own healing potion.
Good.
So go ahead and roll that. He
Oh,
says,
apparently it's just potion to me, so I don't know if it's like greater or normal.
it's normal.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see what potion you're talking about.
This is above potion of mistwalking. It just says potion.
No, that's a different potion. So you also have a potion of healing somewhere.
Okay.
So you just can roll that.
Yep.
You can see one of the Dusk Elves is stone dead with a horrified look on his face, as if he died from fright. And instead of seeing the banshee, you see a lovely elven woman in a gossamer robes standing there. Casimir introduces her as Patrina.
Well, it is very nice to meet you.
And she sort of looks around confused and says, Who are you? Where am I?
Well, to my knowledge, you're in Strahd's castle. I'm a descendant of Dusk Elves.
Descendant?
Yes.
How long have I been here?
Oh, that I don't know. Your brother over there might know.
My brother?
Yes, the old man.
Her face kind of curls up. That corpse.
Well, I mean, I'm also a corpse.
Yeah, but Casimir is like beef jerky stretched over a fucking skeleton.
No, I know.
He says,
just saying.
Patrina, it is me. It is Casimir. She says, My God, Casimir, what has happened to you? He says, there'll be time enough for that later. We must leave. And the two Dusk Elf guards pick up their fallen companion, and they get ready to leave. So you all, unless you want to do something different, Dorian,
Nope.
they're going to try to go back the way they came. And Casimir takes Patrina by her hand and leads her to the stairs.
I would like to peer in the vaulted
In the crypt.
Crypt, yeah. Do I see anything?
So in this crypt, you see. Yeah, well, yes, there are a lot of coins.
I'm gonna scoop up a handful of gold coins.
As you start scooping up the coins, Patrina looks over, and she goes and she takes a handful of coins and runs them through her fingers. She says, "Wait, where is my spell book? It must be here somewhere." And she sort of like, starts rummaging almost in a panic, like through the coins, and eventually she finds this book, which she claims is her spell book. And
Is she gonna ask about like Strahd and like what's going on out there? Because
she has. I mean, I don't feel like having a conversation with myself, so I just assume that Casimir is like, gonna tell her, but she seems to be like in a confused state. Like she has just been risen from the dead.
Right.
So maybe her mind isn't all there yet.
Yeah, I just want to know if anyone was going to tell her that even though she's back to life, she's kind of up in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like not a safe fucking situation for anyone.
Shit has hit the fan.
She might need to get resurrected again real soon if she ain't careful. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I have the feeling that it's like draining the life of Casimir to resurrect her.
Yeah, she seems to be like in a state of shock, just trying to figure out things a little bit at a time. Right now, she's just worried about her spell book. She's found that. She sort of cradles it to her chest and then looks around and it's almost like she has questions, but now is not the time, probably. Unless you want to talk to her, I'm not going to talk to her by myself to myself. So,
I mean, the only thing I'll tell her is, shit has hit the fan. That,
she says, "What do you mean?"
Well, Strahd rules this land with an iron fist, and...
Well, nothing has changed then.
Well, he's found his one true love, and today's her wedding day.
His wedding day?
Yes.
She sort of like, you can tell by her eyes that she's starting to think about things. His wedding day?
Yes, his wedding day. I don't remember the woman's name.
How can this be? What of the curse?
What
Has
curse?
the curse been broken? The curse of Strahd.
Not that I'm aware of.
Name drop.
She says,
"What is the curse?"
She sort of like shakes it off. She says, "Well, that is unimportant. We must flee this place. I must get away from here. That if he finds that I've been freed from my fate, he will no doubt try to imprison me again.
Yes,
Casimir,
yes.
come, let us go." And she actually seems to, now that she's like shook the cobwebs off a little bit, she's getting a little bit more bossy. Like,
right. Is there any weapon?
Casimir says, "Yes, let's go."
Is there any weapon
So you
inside there?
You want to grab some coins?
Yeah, just a handful of coins, and if there's like a weapon or something I could use other than my
So
fist.
by a handful, there are. So just to give you an idea of scale, there are 250 platinum pieces, 1,100 gold pieces, 2,300 electrum, 5,200 silver, and 8,000 copper pieces.
What the fuck?
There is literally a mound of treasure in here.
All the money.
Just scoop up platinum and haul ass.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting like 40 platinum, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You basically just fill your pockets with platinum pieces.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are going to make your way back up the stairs, up the tall tower, climbing 380 feet to the top.
Yep.
As you get to the top, the Dusk Elves, take the body of their friend and sort of like, do some like, sailor's knots and shit and like lower it down. It looks like they're gonna take them with them, which is pretty decent. Patrina just sort of shakes her head and says, "We don't have time for this. We should leave him behind."
Truth be told, I would have chucked your ass over the railing.
She just gives you a nod. So back to the main group. You sort of done your battle with these guardians. You're in the hallway with 8 blink dogs who are just sort of blinking and teleporting all around you.
Run
What
for
do
an
you
hour.
want to do?
We gotta go find the skull. I think with the 3 of us, if we can get to it, we can carry it out.
Yeah, isn't it up here?
Yeah.
Well, it's on,
Just told me.
it's on the floor where we are, but where's our sexy gypsy assassin?
She said she'd meet us.
All right, well, then let's go.
She'll meet us.
Then let's go. It's this way. It's north.
Yep, we'll have the.
It's right through there.
Okay. So you make
I will warn you guys he guess he's probably busy, but you remember Rahadin's room is down here too, so.
Right.
But hopefully he's busy being a steward.
Were we able to find any weapons that weren't
Oh, yeah.
stratified?
you found 4 long swords.
Nothing
Strahd.
Also 4 longbows.
They all have the mark of Strahd.
Yeah, they're all his knight's weapons.
I'll take one of those longbows too then. And yeah, let's go, guys. Gotta do what we gotta do.
Okay, so you approach the door heading north. It's a thick wooden door. What's your plan?
Give her a little listen.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll help him with that.
Okay. So you listen at the door, and it's not hard to hear the sounds of activity on the other side. There are what seem to be like various muttered conversations, and the clinking and clacking of stuff being moved and piled and activity. It's probably hard to get a better read on that. It's a thick door.
I have a couple ideas. First idea is I could give you make you even more stealthy, and you could go in there and find out what's in there, or I could try to gaze through the wall and look around. What do you want to do?
Aren't you able to go ethereal and look on the ethereal plane? So you could probably exactly what's over there.
It doesn't work quite like that. I can sort of see shapes in people, but I can't. It's not great unless I get a really good roll.
Like ghostly gaze or what?
Yeah. It's like I can see I might be able to see outlines and know there are things there, but there's a chance. The last time I did this, I rolled a 25, and that's why I was able to see people.
Yeah, you can't really see people.
Yeah.
People would appear as ghosts would appear on our plane. That didn't really, they would just be sort of ethereal, and maybe you see them, maybe you don't.
Yeah. However, if it's those knights or something, if they are some kind of have some sort of presence in the near ethereal plane, I'll be able to see them perfectly. I can see hags and stuff, but I can see things moving. I just can't necessarily distinguish what they are. I also have Pass Without a Trace, so that's the other option. You want to just peer through and see what I see? I can do this once. I can do each of these. I can do that ability once per day.
Yeah.
I also have.
May as well. I don't know how else we know what's over there, right? These could be our Vistanis. This could be what's her name, or it could be wedding guys fucking moving chairs and tables down here. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. So if you're gonna go, if you're going to extend your sight into the ethereal plane and try to see what's beyond this door. Make a perception check.
Is there any way? Can I assist him on that, or is that like he's in fucking Magic Land?
I don't know how you would.
13.
So you extend your gaze into the ethereal plane, and I don't think that you necessarily get a good look at anything, but you do see that there are some living beings on the other side. Like you can see ghostly wisps of people, coming to and fro and moving about. They don't seem to be like the motions that they're making seem to be sort of like how do you say, not very militaristic.
Got you. I only have like 2 questions. The first one is like, how many do I have like a sense of how many there are?
Probably not.
Okay.
It seems to be a group of things, though.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I think that'll answer both. They just and do. Yeah. Okay, I'll pull out. It's either the help, it's party guest, or it's the Vistani. I think we're fine. It's not like it doesn't look, they don't look like soldiers. It's nothing ethereal, at least especially. So yeah, no, I think we can go in there. I mean, if it is something evil, well, we can send 8 linked dogs in and then close the door.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, let's go in. I agree. Let's go in, Rick. Go ahead and open the door, please.
Yeah, but
Well, I'm gonna step back to an appropriate gloomy position then.
Always so scared, Dell. Jeez.
Adele, if I die, like
That's pretty rich coming from the dude with no weapon that was hiding like a little bitch while I was trying to save his nuts.
Huh?
I was fucking letting the arrows fly and shit, trying to take out all these people that were fucking.
ladies, please, we have a job to do. Let's go. Hell.
So as you open the door, you sort of like poke your head through. You do see what appears to be like servants who are dressed in their little serving uniforms, and this room has been. It looks like it's been repurposed into like a staging area for all the food and drink services that's going on. The bones have all been cleaned up, and the table has been replaced by like a real table. So it's not all creepy and spooky like it was.
Shit, guys.
But there is still a giant dragon skull
Okay.
over the door.
Do you guys just like this looks too good to be true.
I'm pretty sure that is good old silver Agon.
I mean, where did he get all these servants from?
Well,
This place
Strahd
looks
got back.
I figure like a few days ago, this place looked like shit.
Yeah, here, hold on. Close that door again there, Emmerich. Let's talk about this. I think we need to come up with some kind of plan to distract all of those guys in there so that we can snatch that skull.
I'm going to argue that if those are regular people, then we can just walk in and take the fucking skull, because what are they going to do? Stop us? If we can move a 250-pound skull, they can't stop us. The question is, are those people? Are there real people working for Strahd now? I don't know. Do we just go in and do it?
It looked like when you were at the party that there was like real people serving drinks and things.
1 second. I don't know. Do you want to send a dog in there and see if the place explodes?
I think we should try to distract them, but just my suggestion. What do you say, Dell? What do you think we should do here in this situation?
We can use the dog to distract them. That'd be interesting. Just go in there and start jumping around.
Might. I thought maybe Doug Saul would have some kind of fancy pants disguise / gloomy way of drawing them all out of the room. Could set a fire.
Oh yeah, we do. We're really good at that.
Well, we still haven't seen our Vistani lady, so I do have to ask how we plan to get a 200-pound fucking skull out of this fucking castle.
I'm gonna summon some big animals or turn one of you into a big animal.
1 second.
That was my plan.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can turn you into a big monster, remember?
I can drag. It's probably gonna make me walk real slow, but I can lift, push, and or drag a 250-pound object.
Okay, let's just go.
Get out with it. We can't keep fucking pushing it through the main hall.
Yeah, but they got it into the building somehow.
Well, that's because Strahd can do whatever the fuck he wants here.
We'll get Esmeralda will find us, right? Because we have to also get the gold. So
right,
she'll know the way out.
Let me ask you this: what do you suggest we do if you don't think that filching the skull is a good idea?
Are any of the people in this hall Esmeralda? Because she said she would be here.
She's not in this area.
Well, she might be disguised as a fucking serving wench. She's a
That's
clever
still
lady.
pretty freaking far. Sorry,
Yeah, but
my
she
sister
said
is fucking retarded.
she said she had a way out, a secret way out. So where is Esmeralda? Maybe
Gotta go
she's
find
one of
her.
these. Well, she might be one of these dressed up. That's what I'm saying. Can we look at
Fair enough.
if any of
Yeah. I'll open the door again, like slowly, and can we see
now?
if we see anything stunning?
Yeah, you can make well, you don't really need a perception check to spot a Vistani because they are just sort of like they have their own.
we know.
These people are not Vistani.
No, I think these are just regular people, or they're just like something disguised as regular people. There's always that possibility. I might just be very annoyed.
Make a stealth check, Emmerich.
Okay. 12.
Okay. Yeah, none of them seem to notice you poking your head through the door to check them all out.
This is very cartoony. This is great. I like come back out and like close the door and then no, I think these are just regular people. Do you want to go in? We could if they're just regular people, they're not gonna stop us, right?
Hey, I gotta bounce, guys. Sorry.
But they might raise alarm, go crazy.
Okay. CVs. I mean, I'm not going to suggest what I want to suggest because I know you're not going to like that. But there are contingency plans if things go south. Mm-hmm.
Well,
You hear a voice, and it says, "This is the Inquisition's big plan to barge in with a pack of hounds."
No, that's not even. That's not even part of the plan.
We recognize it as Esmeralda's voice. You're not inspiring too much confidence.
Hey,
yeah, well, that's not what we set out to do, old Ez.
Why not? Here we are at the skull, so.
Look, man, we're already having a bad day that we
It
didn't
worked.
get the
I
crap.
don't know what you're mad about. Here we are. Here's the skull.
Oh, she's here for something else.
She's here for the skull.
If you want to outwit Strahd, you will have to be a little more clever than this. And she sort of appears out of her invisibility magic just wearing off.
I told you she was around.
She says, I mean, if you barge in here, you don't think that Strahd's guards will see you? You don't think that Strahd has an idea that you are not at the main party?
I think we always assume Strahd knows where we are at all times at this point. That is.
If Strahd doesn't know what's going on in his castle, then I think you're the one that needs to clever up a bit.
Life knows what we're doing on the other side of the lake, the entire nation. It's not going great.
Strahd has powerful scrying magic, yes, but he does not know everything.
Well, would you like care to enlighten us?
Well, any student of the magical arts knows that for scrying you need a piece of the you need to have something familiar to the person, or they need to be carrying something familiar to you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was referring to our current situation.
So he cannot see you at all times. That is just a folk tale, but he can spy on you, and he probably has been spying on you for some time now. So if you've discussed plans openly or made your objectives known, then yes, you will probably know what you're trying to do.
Actually, lucky for us, we just stumbled around like an idiot and only picked up the sword in the last room, and drop that sword, Dalapin.
What?
Drop the sword.
Oh, geez. I guess I'll just put this on the wall right here within easy reach. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And she says, "So, have you located your?"
Yeah, it's in this room. It's right here.
Yeah, but we haven't found my weapons. I'd like to
what
find
about the
those.
treasure room?
We have not found that yet.
You said you had an idea.
Oh, we have. I found it. I know where it is.
We know where it is.
But I want the skull fucking removed, and then I'll take her. We can go. We can go right away. The way to it is right at hand. But you got to get the skull out. You get that skull out, and we'll be off to the treasure room.
She says, "Well, surely I can't carry it by myself."
That was our fucking problem. Your part of the deal was to get it out through the hidden fucking entrance with all your people. Remember?
She says, "I can
You take
show
skull,
you.
I show gold. You take skull, I show gold."
Okay.
I mean, that was
There's
the
no
whole
need
deal.
to become abusive.
I mean, that was the whole deal.
My
Like,
God.
if we can't carry it out of here, then what the hell are you? What do we need you for? That's the situation we're in now.
She says, aren't you curious to find the treasure room?"
I've already found it.
I want to see it.
Well, then let's go.
I think I'd like that skull taken out.
That's true. I also
That
need
was the deal.
that. But that's the thing we have to do last, right?
I'm not really that interested in the treasure. I mean, I feel like in Strahd's. I mean, she can have it. I don't care. I'm a woodsman. What do I? Plus, it's Strahd's gold. What am I going to do with a bunch of Strahd's gold? You just said yourself that Strahd can see anything he's familiar with. Every piece of gold you take is gonna he's gonna see you right through all of that shit.
She looks in your eyes. She says, he's gotten to you, hasn't he?
That's what I said.
Wait, he's gotten to me because I don't want his gold?
Well, hey, Delcasol. One thing is certain is at the end of the day, probably the hardest thing to do is going to be get that skull out of here, right?
Correct. Which
Maybe
is
we
why
should do all of our other tasks first. Then. We don't know where our party is. And Strahd does know why we're here. There's no reason to assume that he doesn't have a contingency for this. I mean, look at it. That was barely defended at all. We assume we actually assume he knows we're here, right?
I mean, we can do that if you guys want. I'm just gonna put forward. I think you're absolutely mad because the only reason we made a deal with Esmeralda was because she could get the skull out. So if we're gonna take her to the treasure without her removing the skull, I don't see why she would do that. And I feel like we're idiots.
She
But
says,
if that's what you want to do, we can do
the
that.
deal was that I can show you how to escape the castle. That is it.
She never said that she would help us get the skull out.
I
She
am
just-
not your pack mule to carry around the skull. If you want the skull, there it is. Go take it. If you want to escape this castle with your life, I can show you how to do that.
So technically, that is renegotiating. We did talk about the skull, and she said that she had people and we would be able to get it out of the way, but she would only tell us the way once we met her here, which we have.
Okay.
So if she has Vistani that can like sneak in here and run out the tunnel with the skull, then we can go get the treasure room. Like same time. You get your little lads, which I know you have here. I already saw a bunch of them in the hallway upstairs. You get your lads to run out with the skull, and we can all go get the gold, and we'll all do it at the same time, and then everybody is comfortable, they get what they want.
She says, do you trust them?
What do they want with the skull? They want the gold. We're the only people that want the skull. You want the gold, we want the skull. I mean, you're not going to sell it, or I mean,
You
guess
don't,
you
you don't
tried.
understand. You don't understand. The Vistani serve Strahd.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I thought you had some legit folks with you. I thought you had people that you trusted.
I trust no one.
Yeah.
But
I get that.
you have felt the vampire's power. It is not easy to defy his will.
Macy's a nice guy. What are you talking about?
I mean, he's not that bad. No!
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
What am I saying? Shut up! I feel like we're getting near our hour. Like, we're like,
Yeah.
he's not that bad. Wait, what the fuck did I just say? Why did I just fucking say that?
Wait a second.
She looks over at you, Dalipin, and she says, your party has been compromised.
Yeah, I know. But I only have one goal in mind. And that skull is part of what is going to get me there. And even though this is distasteful, I must take any means necessary. So
She says, look, the skull is not going anywhere.
that's true. But will you help us if we show you the treasure?
That is the deal.
Okay, well,
We get the treasure and the skull.
get into that whole trust. Yeah, we get into that whole trust thing.
You got enough people you trust to haul the treasure out of here, but not enough people you have to trust to haul the skull out of here.
She says, you are looking at it. I will haul the treasure myself. All that I can carry.
And the skull.
Okay, I don't know what to say about the skull. She's not going to carry the skull for you. I don't know why this is a bone of contention that she's going to carry your skull. I mean, what is the deal here? I don't get it.
Well, I don't get it. Like, if she's not really going to provide, so as far as I can tell, she's not really giving us any material help at all. So why
she's gonna-
please show her the
she's
skull?
going to cast a spell and disappear.
Okay, well, we don't have to go to the gold. At least we just have to get the skull out.
So
Yeah, about that. How do we get out there, Dell? And why? Oh, gosh.
Does anyone have like any invisibility stuff?
I'm just gonna say,
I know
Esmeralda.
one person who does.
What? I know you're still in here, Esmeralda.
I mean,
Well, that one person said she wasn't going to help. I mean, I don't understand what you're
That's not what she said.
not gonna
That's,
fuck
not,
with it.
that's not what she said at all.
That's not what she said at all. That's what you
She's
said.
not carrying the thing, dude. She's not carrying the thing. I don't remember her saying she was going to do that. In my notes, I have that she was going to show us the exit.
Yeah. So,
Casimir also knows invisibility.
hey, Esmeralda, you have to excuse my zealous colleague. I think the dark powers have gotten to his mind.
Wait, are we gonna go in this room, or are we gonna? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna,
Are we going to this
Let's-
treasure room, or are we going to this room?
Yeah,
For the
let's
night?
go see if we can find our friends and not, cause a giant stir. We're not supposed to be
So
down here.
let's pop back over to. So Rao is gone, right?
No, I came back.
Holy shit!
That scared the fuck.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt. I was listening to the whole conversation.
Oh, I thought you said you were dropping off.
I was, and then my wife is not. She's busy, so.
Okay, so so you ascend the staircase, coming to look for your friends, and you and Emil come out on the first landing right here.
Okay.
As you approach, you're both like soaking wet. You sort of like almost run into a servant girl who has a tray of drinks that she's like balancing, and she's like staring right at them intently, trying not to spill them. And as you come up the stairs, she totally doesn't see you, and just the entire tray just hits Emil right in the chest and bounces off, and all of the glasses just shatter against the floor. She looks shocked and looks at you too, and just runs away. Unless you say something.
Wait before you run.
She says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, I need your help. Come here, quickly. Does that stop her
Yeah.
from running?
Yes?
Yeah, what
I
do
mean, she's
I mean-
just very timidly comes back and is cowed by your presence.
am I hungry?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna. What do you think, Emil? Should we? I whispered him. Do you think we need to silence this woman?
He says,
I'm trying to see how evil this guy is.
he just bares his fangs.
Oh, jeez.
He says, I am hungry.
Then eat, sir. I won't stop you.
As you say that, another servant comes walking down the hallway.
Oh, wait.
Emil just sort of catches himself, and he growls in frustration.
I say to these people, yes.
She just, as soon as that happens, the moment is broken, and she just scampers off.
All right.
The guy just sort of like, he's got like a tray of sandwiches or something, and he
Doesn't
just looks
give a
at her
shit.
running back and looks at you too, and just keeps going. It's not the weirdest shit he's seen here today.
I'm sure. So I guess, do I hear like commotion, or do I have like a sense where the party is? Because I want to try to find them.
So commotion? No, but
Okay.
you know that up the stairs is the main hallway,
Okay.
and down this way,
Yep.
this is, you've been to this area of the castle before. This is where the skull is. You know that.
Oh, then I want to go towards the skull. That's where I'm headed.
Okay. So you come out into this main hallway, and you see to the left there is a room that looks like servants are milling about in there, and in the hallway, you see two men struggling with what looks like a big cask of wine or some kind of barrel, but it looks like a cask of wine. And in fact, you see the insignia of the Wizards of Wine Winery on the side of it. And they are rolling this barrel of wine towards you. And when they see you, they kind of stop and act sort of nonchalant. You can tell that they are drunk. And they say, we're just taking this barrel up to the party."
Oh, sure, no problem. Go about your business, fine sirs. No trouble to be had here.
"Oh, wait, you look familiar.
I do?
Don't I know you?"
I don't think so. Have a great night. And I start walking.
Okay, you just walk off.
Yeah.
Where are you going? They walk into this hallway.
Oh, it's these two idiots.
I'm gonna head.
They're wheeling. They're just rolling this huge barrel with them.
I guess I'll start following them after a certain amount of time to go into the room.
How big is this barrel?
It is like a big barrel of wine, and it has on the side of it the logo of the Wizards of Wine Winery.
Like, when I go through, would I think that the head would fit in the barrel?
Exactly. Was the barrel big enough to hold a fucking dragon skull?
Probably not. I mean, just because of the shape of the skull. I mean, I don't think so. It's just a regular size cask of wine.
No problem. I had the same thought too.
I mean, that'd be cool, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would fit. It doesn't sound like it would work. So are you watching them, or are you continuing on somewhere?
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna look, hang out in the room, I guess.
Okay, you walk into the room. Behind you, you hear a commotion. You hear sort of like a loud click, and then the rattle of machinery, and probably the screams of these two cut short. You hear the slamming down of some portcullises, and then the rattle of machinery as they set off this elevator trap.
They got caught in the trap.
Nice.
Then, yeah.
As you hear it, you immediately recognize what it is because
on drugs now.
you're caught in it yourself.
Yeah, we remember that.
Oh, come on, we got to do drugs.
And if you look back into the hallway, you see an empty spot, sort of an indentation where that section of the hallway was, and an open part over to the side where this huge stone block has now fallen, the counterweight. And let's end there for tonight. It's 10 o'clock. And we'll pick back
I'm
up
glad
tomorrow.
to be back with the party finally, or soon.
You're sort of back. You're hanging out with the servant.
It's your little lover's tryst.
Well, I have a feeling that everyone's gonna meet up in this room very shortly. I'm hoping.
Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
Dorian is up at the top of the tall tower. The Dusk Elves are lowering the body of their fallen comrade down. You've resurrected Katrina, sort of fulfilling Casimir's wish or desire to return her to life. So Dorian has not yet rejoined, but everybody else is coming back together. So yeah, next time.
Next time, catch it.
cool. Good game, Nick.
I hope everyone has a nice weekend. Ben and I will be putting together a computer on Saturday.
Nice.
See how that goes.
Everybody.
So yeah,
Very nice.
Wild Mount Friday.
I sent you a message, Rob, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Brown wins Backstabbing Bastard of the Year award.
Hey, listen.
Well, it was a reverse backstab.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Stab, or be stabbed.
For sure. Well, hey guys, have a great night. I'm actually pretty tired, so I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, good night.
And night, peace.